We finally got some rain here in central Mississippi. It's been real dry, but we got some rain. It's been raining today, but it slacked up enough that Caden and I were out here and we're going to finish our fence line feeding system. If you watched the last video, you saw us feeding the goats and you saw how the goats were crowding around the feeding trough, and it's hard to get in there and feed them. So I've got an idea. I've looked at some fence line feeders. You can buy commercial fence line feeders, but I had an idea of how to build one. I had some old cattle gallops, and that's what we're going to use to build the fence line feeder, the old cattle gallops. I know you're gonna like this video, so go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Leave us a comment down below. Give us a thumbs up. And Caden and I are gonna get to building this, and we'll show you how we're gonna build it, and then we'll show you how we're gonna set it up. Okay, I'm going to show you a little bit about the cattle gallop, how it's the components of it, how we've prepared them to put together, and a little bit about that way you understand what we're doing. This is just a cattle gallop or a cattle panel. It's kind of like a gate, but it does. It's got these pins on it where you can hook them together. This is another one. Hook it together. We've got 3 of those that we're going to use. Got the one laying on the ground. Got these right here. Now this, what we're using as a trough, when we moved to this place, this was a pipe that was used for a culvert in one of the drives. And it was too small, so we dug it out and I cut it in half. So we have half of a pipe. I think it's about probably an 8-inch pipe, and cut it in half so it makes a good trough. Now on a cattle panel, it's got, you see these feet that's got, now it's got one on each end. What I done, took my saw and I cut it. So I cut those off. The reason why, with those on there, the goats can go up under it. This is the part that I cut off. You can see that I took the end there, took to my anvil, mashed it flat. I set it in there like that. I'll bend that around, put a couple of self-tapping screws in there to hold it, and then that makes the ledge or the brace, I don't know what the right word is, that I'll set the panel in there. I mean the trough. Where's that other one? Is there one down there? Here it is. Okay, get that trough down there. Just ease it in there and don't move it. Got it? There we go. So you can see the concept of how it works. Then you can pour the feed through here into the trough from the inside. So now that you see the concept of how it's done, we're going to put this together, and when we get down into the where the goats are at, we'll set this up and see how it works. We're down here where the goats are at. This is the paddock that they're in right now, and we got the feeder and the corral panels on the trailer. We're going to set it up out here. I don't know exactly where. I'm hoping to set it up there. I don't know if there's enough room. We're going to try it there. If it's not enough room there, I'll move it further on up the fence, I think. So we're going to set this up and see what happens. We just got the panel set up. You can kind of see how it is. All I done was wired that to the fence, to the post. Got the trough over there. I got this panel where it will swing and go up against this post and shut. We can feed them over there. Now I'm going to get some feed, and we'll see how this works. Maybe it'll work. It's an experiment that I've been wanting to try, and we'll just see how it works out. I think it'll work. The problem that we have is when we feed the goats, they crowd around the trough. We can't get the feed into the trough. So with this, maybe this will solve our problem. Looks like we solved the problem of the water standing on the shade cloth down there. Got it fixed where it would run off. All the goats are up here, they want to be fed, so I'll go to the barn and get some feed, and we'll come back and see how this works. I just got back from the barn getting some feed, and the idea that I have, I'm going to take my feed bucket and I'm going to hang it on the inside of the fence down here at the middle fence post there. Then I'll walk around, come through the gate, open the gate, and go in there and feed. So let's see how this works. Well, first of all, they all go in through the gate. That won't work. Come on here. Gotta be closed tight. Now I'm gonna have to put the hanger for my bucket. I'll do that later. Come here and hand it to me. Just when I get around there, hand it over to me. Okay, that worked pretty good. The only thing that I think I'll have to redo or figure out is I couldn't hang my bucket on the fence post there. But other than that, seems like everybody's eating. Except for old Billy here, he's wanting to be mean. Looks like everybody's getting plenty to eat. There's enough room for all of them. If I get more goats, I can add more troughs on each side of the panels. I think I'll call this a success. Something I've been wanting to do. Works out a lot better. Everybody's spread out. They're able to eat better, and it's easier to get the feed into the trough. Looks like everybody's having a good supper. If you will, hit the like button, subscribe button, the like button, share, comment in the comment section down below, and we'll catch you in the next video.